some leftover home fries and cooked up pancake from the weekend to give the chickens. So we're gonna head out there and make sure they're not freezing their combs off. Oh yeah, good morning friends. Welcome back to another video. It is now Monday morning and it's the start of the below zero temps for like at least 3 days. Sharon comes back tonight, so she just texted me that she's actually in Miami right now, but they're staying over in Albany tonight because they get in so late. So mom will be back to the vlogs as of tomorrow, I believe. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed the day in the life. I actually had so much fun filming that, like just picking up the camera all day. So let me know if you guys want to see more of those, or there's just so many different kinds of videos on YouTube. Like if there are specific kinds that you guys enjoy watching, like not really something that's my thing, but like so many people love like morning routines and all those different things. I don't know, but just let me know. I love hearing from you guys. So anyway, I'm checking the fire. I'm gonna go check the chickens, just make sure everything is all good, and then we'll jump into what we have going on today. So I've resorted to collecting eggs in a bucket this morning. Honestly, I get this many eggs like 3 times a day now that they barely even fit in our little collection baskets anymore, you guys. It's definitely not a bad problem. Also, I did have a casualty this morning. She's been sick all weekend, and I'm pretty sure this breed is not one that we ordered this year, so she's not a new chicken, which means she's a few years old. And I didn't think she was gonna make it even if it was this cold, but I definitely knew she wouldn't make it in the cold. So anyway, we had a passed away chicken this morning, but obviously these things happen. So all done in the chicken house for now. I'm gonna bring them more water later. Okay, here's what I've been up to. One of my projects I did not get to last week was wanting to stock up the sail freezer, because just freezing cold days like this, or days where it just feels extra long at work for people when it's cold and blah blah blah, or like if you have to drive extra slow on your way home because the roads are bad. I just love having plenty of prepared foods for people to pick up whenever. So I have a couple extra batches of sausage gravy. Normally I only make this for the weekend, but I made a bunch to put into quarts and pints for the freezer. So it's literally the easiest thing to have at home. You could have breakfast for dinner, or just whatever, have an easy breakfast, because all you have to do is microwave it, or you can heat it on the stove. So anyway, portioning out, I have another like big container to portion out, so I'm working on that, printing out labels. And then we always get wiped out on jams and jellies over the weekend. For some reason it's just people's favorite thing to buy. So I just made a batch of raspberry, which was only 7 jars, but I'm thinking later this week we'll probably be making elderberry jelly, probably like a lot of elderberry jelly, because that's always one of the ones that sells the fastest. But yeah, it's still warm. Made a nice batch of it, came out really good. I have some on the spoon. That's how I always test that it definitely gelled, and I already ate a big scoop of it with some peanut butter. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to in the shop. But I have an update on something that happened outside, and hopefully we're gonna get that problem taken care of in the next half hour when Sam gets back. But I'll just take you out and show you. Wow, you guys, it's warmed up like a ton. It's 12 degrees. It was literally so cold this morning, but I think tomorrow is actually the coldest range. Like, I don't think it goes above 5 tomorrow, so. It's feeling warmer than it did this morning though. Okay, I'm walking out back. It's like half blue skies. It was so sunny this morning, I don't really know what's happening. Anyway, we're out back. I'm just at the pasture gate to show you guys that the tractor got stuck right next to the bunk feeder, which if you know farms at all, you guys could probably guess that like the softest ground anywhere on the farm is right next to the bunk feeder. You got like tons of heavy cows stomping around and shitting right next to it, so you can imagine how mucky it gets. I know Sam would love a big concrete pad, but I don't know, we like moving the bunk feeder, so I'm not really sure. But I mean, I like the idea of it because I like the idea of being able to scrape the manure and then maybe making some sort of saleable compost out of it. It's like, something that I don't know, thought about maybe exploring for like a grant or something like that. I think it would be so cool to be able to sell the composted manure, but I digress. Yeah, the tractor is stuck and the cows are just hanging out right underneath it. So Sam's coming back momentarily to try to get her unstuck, but it happens. Also, you guys, it's almost noon, and I just remembered that it's inauguration day. For the longest time, I thought it was over the weekend, and then I was like, oh, it's on Monday. And I just remembered because I was like, oh, I should go get the mail, and then I was like, oh no, it's MLK Day. So once again, another freaking federal holiday, and the post office is closed. I just feel like there's like too many holidays. I'm not kidding, you guys. Anyway, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's also inauguration day. So I'm gonna see if I can stream it maybe on my computer. I'm sure I can. It's on like a million different things, like all the news channels, but also like I think it's on HBO Max. So anyway, I have a really yummy lunch that I brought to work with me that I'll show you guys. But I'm thinking maybe I'll take my lunch and watch the inauguration for a little bit. So last night I made calzones, and every time I make a batch of pizza dough, you can imagine like it would be one big pizza, in which case Eric and I would probably eat 3 slices each and there'd be 2 slices left over. So like a smaller portion, which is perfect. So we both had our calzone, and then there's like one smaller one left over, and it's just right for lunch. So I'm gonna heat this up in the oven, and I brought some red sauce from home. It's chicken and broccoli and ricotta, and I'm like so excited to have this for lunch, you guys.
The office of President of the United States. Any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way.
Maybe skipping the gym after that. I just dragged him all the way out here. I feel like what's happening.
Listening to our new president in order on drugs.
Turns out one chain is not enough. Thankfully my dad just got here, so he's gonna drag the next one out with Sam. I didn't really know it was gonna snow. Okay, so he brought this jack out, but the ground's just too soft to get the front end up at all. And he thinks it won't take that much, so he's just gonna bring his truck out and try to pull it a little bit. We got an audience, per usual. Jake's dad's spinning. And the cows are running. Okay, they've got some bricks and some boards. Front tires are just like really sank. Okay, full set the chains on now. A little bit of pickaxing. Oh my God. So close. Oh. Oh, yes! Thank God. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. When we went out there, did I think that it would take us that long? No. That was like over an hour, you guys. At least it's not windy, if I'm gonna look on the upside of it. Like, it was cold and like my hand was cold, but mostly because I kept stopping to take my glove off to film some of it for you guys. So like, not blaming you, but a bare hand was definitely making my hand cold, but my other one was fine. So other than that, and dragging both chains out, my dad ended up carrying the pickaxe and some other stuff out there, like the bricks, and I ended up dragging the other chain. So I was like, and my glutes were on fire, like dragging it through the snow, mostly because I had no traction. So anyway, as you saw, we got it out. You guys are probably like, why do you already have the chains on? We've been getting our round bales from a field like way up the road, so we've been doing a lot of road driving with the tractor, and it's just like we're just trying to avoid putting the chains on yet because of that. And then of course you got to put them on when it's too late. So anyway, that will be a good portion of today's video. I'm having a cup of apple cinnamon tea. It's just that Celestial Seasonings brand, and it's just so yummy. Like, it doesn't even need honey. It's just like so sweet and appley and cinnamony. But when you do put honey in, I will say it's like extra delicious, but I usually only put honey in my tea at night. And I really only drink tea in the winter sometimes. Anyway, if I look different, it's because I don't have any makeup on today. I just was like not in the mood after, honestly, I guess after breakfast all weekend. It's just kind of tiring doing that. I definitely give props to my mom for being like the head cook all the time. And yeah, so I'm just having a cup of tea and warming my one hand up. And I was bitching about the post office earlier because I have like 3 things that I need to ship out for Poshmark. Like, I love using Poshmark, and stuff will not sell on there for so long, and then randomly like a bunch of stuff will sell. So I just have a bunch of packages to drop off at the post office, so I was hoping to do that, but they are closed. And I really only saw like 5 minutes of the inauguration because that's right when Sam got here, and I knew that I wanted to go help with the tractor. So I like scarfed down my pizza and watched 5 minutes of the inauguration, and then went outside, and now here we are. So I almost feel like I could turn this into another day in the life. Anyway, guys, just enjoying my tea. I was maybe gonna go get blood work done today because I need to have a bunch of labs filled for just being a pregnant person, but I'm not really sure I'm in the mood to do that. Like, I need to do it sometime, preferably early this week, like in the next couple days. But the place where I get blood drawn is actually like in the same building as my gym, and I really want to like work out today, so I don't think it's like the brightest thing to go get my blood drawn right before that. So I might try to do it tomorrow, or just like when I'm not gonna work out. So I don't think I'm gonna do that this afternoon, but yeah. Good morning, friends. It's the next day, and it's today and tomorrow that are like the coldest days. But it's so beautiful out, and that really helps. My mom is coming back in like the next 20 minutes. She's on her drive back from the airport. They got in like super late last night, but it's so crazy. I feel like the week actually flew by when I think about it. So yeah, the boss is back soon. I was just gonna walk out. Not too bad right now. It was like -12 early this morning. It's about 9 o'clock now, but it still ain't warm. I'm thinking I'm gonna go in the chicken house and maybe put some more hay in their nests. You guys, it's just like lots and lots of eggs. Come on. Come on. Walked out of the chicken house and her car was here. She's back. Her suitcase inside.
I'm back. Hey, thanks to get my suit.
Look guys, she's tan. 10 days away. Washing eggs, washing eggs, washing eggs. I'm gonna run to the post office now that it's back open today. And then I think I'm gonna come back and make quiche, you guys. Like, my fridge is full of eggs already and the chickens just keep on laying. So the freezer's, like I said, kind of empty. I'm trying to stock it up. So I'm gonna make quiche and it'll also warm it up in here. Here's my big batch of pie dough. Like, I thought they were in their own bin or...
What did you use for veggies last week? Mushroom.
Okay guys, just took my quiche out. I made 2 ham jalapeno cheese and 3 mushroom Gouda cheese, which smell amazing. And also, if you've never made quiche before, they're supposed to puff up like this. It's one of the ways you know that they're done also. So they'll sink a little bit and then I will let them cool and box them up. Hi friends. As you guys saw, my quiches came out pretty nice. And I'm actually pulled up outside the doctor's office right now, so I'm gonna go get that blood work done that I mentioned to you guys yesterday. It's 4 o'clock-ish right now, hence where the sun is in my eyes. But I think I'm gonna wrap this little 2-day vlog up here. That whole getting the tractor stuck thing took up a big portion of it, but it was kind of fun to bring you guys along just to see how we got her done. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap this little 2-day vlog up here with the whole tractor fiasco. Obviously, I'm not really sure how long this video is getting. I felt like we were out there filming forever, but that was only because I couldn't feel my hands. So anyway, appreciate you guys for watching and for showing so much love. I have so many comments to respond to. So I want to get this edited and up for you guys, and I'll just pick the camera right back up from here. So anyway, thanks again for watching, you guys, and I'll see you really soon for the next video.